Hello, this is Michael with digitaltshirtshop.com. Again, we'd love to have you subscribe to us. Click that subscribe link down in the bottom. I wanted to talk to you about briefly about my product that I had ordered from China. The silicone CTR ring actually has a debossed lettering on it. It says the letter CTR for choose the right, which is something popular that I can sell to the LDS community, and I've got an established website and established sales that I'm going to order these off of that, based on that I can make a little bit larger profit margin on this product. That's kind of what the intent is of what I'm doing here. But in order to sell these in the United States, I knew that I had to do some form of consumer product safety testing because the laws in the United States are crazy regarding that. To recap, what had happened is I placed an initial order to make sure I would get something that I liked, something that worked for me. And then I took that and I took it to a local tester. Um, I know, well, I guess I'm giving everybody all my personal information here. Michael at Latter-day Brands. Anyways, my company is actually called Latter-day Brands, but one of the names I print under is digitaltshirtshop.com. So this particular product, anyways, I took it to this local tester, ALS, and I actually found them on the Consumer Product Safety website, which I believe is CPSC.gov, and then they've got a section on testing and approved labs. You can actually even just go to Google and type CPSC approved labs. You should be able to find an easy link to them, and they were actually kind of right at the top since they're in the A's, and they're here in Salt Lake City. I took it over to them. It did actually take a little bit longer. The 18th, I got it back yesterday on the 1st, which took about 12 days to turn that around, which I guess probably was about 10 business days. Anyways, so I got them back, and this is the lab report that I got. Now, again, going back just briefly, before I sent it to testing, I actually called the consumer product safety people and told them what I was making and asked them what type of testing am I required to get on this product, and I knew there's another thing, and I don't even know how to say the word phthalates or philosophates or whatever it's called, phthalates or something probably, and lead. And they said that I didn't have to get that other test, but I did have to get lead testing. Lead testing on the silicone rings was the only thing required for me to get. So knowing what I needed to get was important. And so I contacted them, and it was not terribly expensive. It was about $50 to, well, $47 to do this. Excuse me. And this is what I got back. Now, I'm not a scientist, but not a scientist at all. But I don't think this was terribly difficult to read. What they had to do is they had to dilute the silicone. So right down here it says the sample was diluted 4 times due to silicone interference. And so what they did is they raised the reporting limit by the dilution factor. So it was diluted 4 times right here. The reporting limit was raised. So I'm assuming the reporting limit was previously probably 0.9, and then it was raised to 3.5 because it was diluted 4 times. Assuming that you had to, I don't know, it'd go up, I guess. So they said they raised it. And then it says ND. And I'm like, what's ND? So I had to go down here to the bottom to a little table that they have down here, and it says ND means not detected. Test results detect none of the above. So I guess I'm safe to say that lead in of itself, which I had it tested for, lead was actually not detected in my product, which is good, which means that I can then, excuse me, I can then take that and sell that. So the next step I have is I need to, I actually ordered some, I don't know if they're right here. Everything's crammed because we're trying to get some work down here, getting my office finished. But I've got some little baggies. I need to separate them into packs of 10. I'm going to sell them in quantities of 10. And then I need to get some labels printed, and the labels will say, one, it is small. I mean, this is smaller than an inch. That there is a choking hazard with this. So there is also that requirement as far as, you would assume the public would know that, hey, it's small, a kid put it in their mouth, they're going to swallow it, potentially choke on it. But you are still required to give notification on the product or on the product packaging that there's a choking hazard associated with this product. So I've got to do that and then label it with the size that it is, because I did order 2 different sizes. Now, I've gone back to the company that I bought these from, now that I know that they're good and they come without lead in them, and I've actually ordered some more. I ordered a smaller size that would fit a size 3 finger. The ones I ordered before would fit a size 5 and a size 7 finger. And then I've also ordered them in other colors. So I should be getting them in the next probably 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I guess, with freight coming in, which pushes me pretty close to the end of the year. I mean, I do actually sell most of these in December and January. So it's going to give me a really small window for selling them. But I think they'll sell really well. The other ones that I have coming in are red and blue and pink, and red, blue, pink, green, red, blue, pink, green, oh, and yellow. And then the yellow I'm going to actually get made as glow in the dark. So the glow in the dark was 1.5 cents extra. I take that back. 1.5 cents. Yeah, 1.5 cents. 1.5 cent extra per ring, which ends up, I'm going to do 1,500 rings, and I think it ends up being like 25 bucks or something like that to add the glow in the dark to the batch of rings that I'm printing. So, but yeah, they should be really good. And if I like that glow in the dark, I may do them to the green ones too, make them glow in the dark also. But I like them. We'll see how they sell. So I think I crossed all my T's. I dotted my I's. I got my product testing. Now it's just a matter of getting them online and selling them. So just wanted to share that with you. I have been, lately, I have been not working, I've been following a fellow that I have liked his videos, and he's actually been talking quite a bit about this stuff, and I just think he's a sharp kid, and he's obviously a hustler. But his name is the High School Hustler, and he's got a bunch of YouTube channels. I thought I'd just give him a little shout out because I like seeing somebody that, especially him, he's young, really going out there and trying to make something happen for himself. And he's actually done quite a few videos on this process of actually ordering your own products from China. Hustler, High School Hustler. This kid right here. Anyhow, so he's got some good tips on going and actually making things in China, some Alibaba tips and different things like that as well. So I'd encourage you to go watch his videos as well. I've enjoyed watching them. And then, yeah, there you go. I'd love to have you subscribe to us also, digitaltshirtshop.com. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks.